children. So today's topic is from the polynomial chapter. Today we learn what is a relation between. So I'll increase my font size. Relation between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. Coefficients of a polynomial. Okay. So generally, the polynomial general form of polynomial, quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c. Now what I am telling you, alpha and beta are two zeros of the polynomial, correct? Now relation, what we'll write? Now relations are right, that is sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros is nothing but these two are zeros, no? So I'll write alpha plus beta, that is nothing but minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Okay, formula I'll write alpha plus beta is equals to, first of all, what is coefficient? Coefficient is nothing but the constant of, okay, look at x coefficient. Okay, a is a x square coefficient. Coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b, c is a constant term. Okay, coefficient of x, so that means we are talking about b. So now minus b by coefficient of x square, a. So the first relation, the sum of the two zeros relation is nothing but minus b by a. Now we'll write the second relation, that is product of the zeros. Product means, as we know, multiplication. Am I right? That means alpha into beta, alpha beta is equals to constant term coefficient of x square. Constant term by coefficient of x square. So what we'll write now? Alpha beta is equals to, we'll write c by a. So two relations we found here. One is a sum of the zeros, that is minus b by a, and the second one is product of the zeros, that is alpha beta, that is equals to c by a. Okay, so this is a relation between coefficients and sum of the zeros, sum of the zeros and product of the zeros, and it's having a relation with the coefficients of the polynomial. Okay, once we'll go through with examples, then we can get clarification. Okay, next. X square plus 7x plus 10. Now we should find the zeros of the polynomial, and also we have to verify the relations of the zeros. Relations of the zeros with the coefficients. Am I right? So now I'll write x square plus 7x plus 10, that's equals to 0. So as I told you yesterday, we should multiply the first number. Am I right? The coefficient of x square is nothing, so I have written 1. The last constant is 10. So 1 into 10, answer is 10. Now should write the factors for 10, that must give answer as 7, correct? So I can write 2 5s into 2 5s 10, and when I add both, answer is 7, both conditions satisfied. So here I write x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 10 is equals to 0. The common in both 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, correct? So x will write, so answer x plus 2. If we take 5, that is also x plus 2 is equals to 0. 5 into x, 5x, 5 2s are 10, correct? So x plus 2 both has x plus 2 as a common. So we write x plus 2 The outside terms x and plus 5. X plus 5, that is equal to 0. Now product of two numbers is equals to 0. That means either the first number 0 or the second number 0. Correct? So here I can write x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 5 is equal to 0. X plus 2 is equal to 0. That is nothing but x is equals to minus 2. X plus 5 is equal to 0. That is nothing but x is equal to minus 5. So this is alpha, this is beta. Alpha, beta. Correct? Now sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta. That means minus 2, minus 5. Both are negative numbers only, no? So minus 2 half plus minus 5. Both numbers same answer, minus 7. Minus 7. Next, product of the zeros. Product of the zeros. Product of the zeros, that is alpha beta, that is minus 2 into minus 5. Minus into minus plus 2 5 is the answer 10. So now I found sum of the zeros, product of the zeros by zeros of the polynomial. Now verification will do. Verify. I'll verify. Now sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros formula minus b by a. Now compare the equation. Compare the equation with ax square plus bx plus c. So a value here 1, b value 7, c value 10. Correct? So sum of the zeros formula minus b by a value 1, b value 7, minus as it is, minus 7 by 1 is nothing but minus 7. We got it minus 7. Here also we got it minus 7. Now product of the zeros. Product of the zeros formula c by a. C value we know is 10. So 10 by a value 1. 10 by 1 is nothing but 10. Here we got it 10. There also we got it 10. Am I right? So here the relation is working with the zeros of the polynomial and the coefficients of the polynomial. So we'll see one more example better. X square plus 6x plus 9. So now I'll write x square plus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. Now try to compare with ax square plus bx plus c. Now a value 1, b value 6, c value 9. I have written there. Now, so is there nothing now? 1. So 1 into 9. 1 9s are 9. We need factors for 9, but the sum of the factors should be 6. So here I can write 3 3s are 9. 3 plus 3 6. Now I'll write x square plus 3x plus again 3x plus 9 is equal to 0. Take the common in first both. Now we'll write x into x square plus as it is x into 3x. Okay. Now 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. Correct? X plus 3 0. Now x plus 3. Now we'll write x plus 3 into outside terms x plus 3, that's equals to 0. Now we'll write first x plus 3 is equal to 0 or second x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now x plus 3, x is equals to minus 3. Now x is equals to minus 3. Yeah, the first one is alpha, the second one beta. Correct? Now sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros is nothing but alpha plus beta. Now minus 3, both are same. Answer minus 6. Now find the second one. Product of the zeros. Product means multiplication, no? alpha into beta, that is minus 3 into minus 3, minus into minus plus, 3 3s are 9. Now verify sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros formula minus b by a. Look at minus b. B value minus, B value 6. We have a minus, no? So we'll write minus 6 by a value 1. So answer overall minus 6. So here also we got it minus 6. Next, product of the zeros. Product of the zeros. It's nothing but c by a. So as we know, the value of c is 9 and the a value is 1. So simply we'll write 9 by 1. That's nothing but 9. We got it 9. So overall, in this problem, the sum of the zeros verified with the coefficients of the polynomial. Am I right? Okay, here we are making factorize, okay, but in some of the different kinds. For example, x square minus 3. Yeah. Yeah, x square minus 3. Now look at here, there is no any x term, correct? No? So I can write x square plus 0x minus 3. If you compare ax square plus bx plus c, correct? No? A value nothing, so 1. So a value is nothing, 1. B value, there is no x term, so b value is completely 0. The c value is minus 3, including sign, remember. Okay, including sign is a that is a c value. Now x square minus 3. Next step I can write x square 3. I can write it as a root 3 whole square, because square root and square get cancelled. Again 3 as usual. So here I'll write root 3 whole square. Now it is in the form of a square minus b square. Then the formula a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. So here a value x, b value root 3. A plus b. Then I'll write x plus root 3 into x minus root 3 is equals to 0, is equals to 0, is equals to 0. Now x plus 3 root 3 is equal to 0 or x minus root 3 is equal to 0. That means either x value is minus root 3 or x value is root 3. Correct? So first one is alpha, second one beta. Now we'll find sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta is equals to minus root 3 plus root 3. So both get cancelled, answer is 0. Next, product of the zeros. Product of the zeros, that is minus root 3 into root 3. We are multiplying it. So we'll write a negative sign as it is. We can write a minus 3 whole square because same number. Am I right? Again square and square root get cancelled. Answer minus 3. The product of the zeros, answer minus 3. Now if you come back here, sum of the zeros, answer minus b by a. Formula minus b by a. B value 0. Correct? 0 by 1. Negative I am not specifying it because it is already 0. So 0 by 1 is nothing but overall answer is 0. Correct? Next, product of the zeros. Product of the zeros, that is c by a, we know minus 3 c value, a value 1, that is nothing but minus 3. So overall the formulas are verified. So I'll give few problems for you to do. So do and verify the answers also. Okay. 4x plus 4 and x square plus 10x plus 24. Do this and verify the zeros of the polynomials also.